Sorry, we lost signal there for a minute. I was saying, when we're out in the backcountry or whatever, there's not much of a risk of running into that sort of thing. Like, my understanding is it's like some sort of high-powered radio control ship for like bulldozers. So, yeah, I have one of those bands and a ham band programmed into the radio, and then they're key locked. So, basically, they're walkie-talkies. We did try using FRS signals for a while. I just think those are too heavily used. And with this thing's transmitter, you are broadcasting in FRS for a long way. Like, you could pick up this thing with a fucking handy talkie thing on the other side of a very large city. Okay? At least from what we saw out at camp, where we were using these. We had some guys with FRS radios, and 3 or 4 of us with these, and anytime one of us would click on, it was very apparent that we had one of these radios, because everyone within, I don't know, 5 miles of us got our transmission, and they couldn't talk back to us. So I'm really a fan of these radios. I would get the upgraded antenna, and I would get the lapel mic, just so you can keep this thing in a fucking pouch. And I say, well, what about integrating it into your headset or whatever? Yeah, that's probably a good idea, but I don't like having my shit connected to my head. So, eventually, if I ever find a wireless setup, that'll be the tits. So, what else? The rig itself. Let's go there. I already mentioned that this was Blue Force gear. Everything you see is Blue Force gear. This is a Blue Force gear utility pouch. I think it's the 6x6. Blue Force gear M4 chest rig. Blue Force gear dual pistol mag pouch, and Blue Force gear cat tourniquet holder. I have a thing for a multi-tool too that I guess is in my range bag. It's just a pistol mag pouch with a Leatherman super tool in it. It's nothing too exciting there. Something I do keep inside of the back pocket of this rig is a balaclava. We'll get into that in a minute. It's got multiple uses. It's just an Under Armour face mask. Now, for smoke, dirt, debris, awesome. For hiding your identity, in case you ever had to, awesome. I would definitely have one. Cold weather, better than nothing, I would say. We're starting to get into winter, so cold weather is starting to be a concern. I'm going to do a whole different video probably on that eventually. The rig itself has 3 rows of MOLLE on either side, and I have this pocket attached by one little strip of MOLLE. I think that's plenty for what it is. In the 6x6 utility pouch, I have a few things. Cigarette lighter, batteries, that's AA's and AAA's, batteries, CR123s, and a collapsible baton. I don't know if I'll ever need the baton or not, but I bought it to do something else with it and ended up not working. So, in the rig it went. So, it's an ASP little pocket baton. All of that shit out of the way. The rest of the shit in this pocket is medical stuff. There's a full ventilated operator kit from Tactical Response in there. I'm not really that big of a James Yeager fan, but for the money, his medical kit is really awesome. And it fits pretty well in there. There's a few other things in there too, like there's some Quick Clot, I think there's a couple extra tourniquets, and then there's the cat on the outside. So, a bunch of stuff. I think I put an Israeli bandage in there too. More than enough medical equipment for what this is. You may notice it's starting to get darker. Sorry about that, but apparently daylight savings time being what it is, it's getting darker. That's pretty much it for the rig. The rig does have a Velcro panel back there, and that's my name for anyone who has made it this far into this video. I think you deserve to know that. What else? 40 round mags in the rig. Why that? And why the 20 rounder in the gun? Excellent questions. For storage, I like a 20 rounder in the gun, and just for general carrying it about. In the rig and in the backpack and everything else I have mags in, I like 40 rounders because there's no downsides for me. I can monopod off of 40 rounders as easily as I can off of 30. They aren't in the way on me. I'm kind of a big guy, so I can take the extra height. And I get 10 extra rounds per magazine. So instead of carrying 3 mags worth of ammo, I've got like 5 mags worth of ammo with the 20 rounder in the gun and all that shit. That's 140 no. Yeah. It's 160 rounds on the rig and 180 with the mag in the gun versus 150, I think, if I had all 30 rounders. I think that's right. Anyway, you might say, well, what about drum mags? The backpack actually has 2 drum mags in it, so I could quickly change out the 20 rounder for one of those if I wanted to. I will do a video on the backpack probably tomorrow, I think. Since we're running out of daylight today and things are getting pretty fucking dark. This is kind of my go-to-war setup. I hope you guys liked it. If you find any tips or tricks or anything, or you have any questions, ask below. Pretty much most of the shit on here has been pretty well thought out. At least I think so. And there's nothing here that isn't there for a reason. Like, the only thing that really has no purpose is like the cigarette lighter, and fire's good, so that's like the only bit of survival equipment on this. All the rest of that sort of shit is in the backpack. And I'll see you guys later. Be sure to thumbs up the video and all that shit. See you guys later.